Hello, this is Shane Clacken. I'm the representative for House District 37, which covers Petroleum County, Fergus County, minus Moore and Denton. This is the 62nd legislative day. Remember, we have 90 days in this session. Again, this is also the last day of March, March 31st. So we're going to be here all of April probably. And the only thing we're required by statute, by actually the Constitution of Montana, is to pass a budget, and that is House Bill 2. All these other bills we pass is to clean up code or to make lives better for Montanans. But I want to show you about a bill today that we had in Judiciary. We spent way too long in Judiciary today talking about 30 words on a bill. Senate Bill 286 is introduced by Senator Emmerich from Great Falls. It is a bill for an act entitled, "An Act Clarifying Precedential Value of Case Law Interpreting a Statute in the Event of Subsequent Legislation Action on the Interpreted Statutory Provisions." That in itself is a mouthful, but it's a 19-word law that we're trying to get passed. It's a bill right now, but let me show you what we got to put up with. Section 1, Case Law Applicability. Here's those 19 words. The precedential value of a court decision interpreting a statute yields to subsequent legislative action on the interpreted statutory provisions. I've got a problem with that. That is wonky language, as one of the lawyers sitting next to me said. And we had a long discussion about that. It seemed very nebulous, very unclear what this was supposed to say. Again, over 30 minutes, over 19 words. In fact, when it got time for me to ask questions, I pointed out that, we are a citizen legislature. We are not all lawyers sitting at the table. Some are. And we got to make law that the average Montanan can understand. We got to start at a baseline. Baseline being a high school education. I defy you to find a general cross-section of high school graduates can understand that sentence. What are we trying to say? What are we trying to do? Unless this is amended, I'm not voting for it. During the discussion, we drew out what the intent was. Well, I don't know how we just don't say the intent right up front and make it easy to understand. So this particular bill, this is the kind of stuff we deal with all the time. This is particularly egregious. 19 words, over 30 minutes. Just kind of venting a little bit, actually. But it was really painful. Another bill I want to talk about is Senate Bill 42. Senate Bill 42 requires partisan judicial races. Requires. It's not optional. That's a bridge too far for me. I'm all about dealing with our judiciary. I'm all about getting the money out of judicial races up front. I do believe that anybody elected, whether it's partisan or non-partisan race, can go to be a judge and be impartial. I totally believe that. I know a lot of the judiciary stuff we have this year, proposed laws, bills, are in reaction to some decisions that were made. However, I do believe that they made those decisions based on the evidence in front of them. But I do not think the way to fix the perceived bias in the court, which some people have, I don't think the way to fix that is to make judicial races partisan. I'm all for all the above, except for partisanship. So we're looking for ways to get money out of judicial races. This is a bridge too far for me, and I just want to let you know that up front. Now, as far as the rest of the latest legislative session, like I said, House Bill 2, we got to pass that before we leave. And we're going to have that on the floor Wednesday. We'll be in session all day Wednesday just talking about one bill. It's a big bill. It's the only constitutional requirement of us as legislators before we leave here. So with that, let me know what you think. Give me your comments. You're watching this on my website, shaneclacken.com, or you're watching on X or Instagram or Facebook. And you can also text me or email me. Text me to my phone number, 406-217-6107. You can leave a voicemail there. You can also email me at my legislative email address, shane.clacken@legmt.gov. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later.